Hello, just doing another update where we're going, where we're up to. Although it doesn't feel like it's been that long, I feel like I've added quite a bit this Sunday. Where are we? Let's just dive right in. So first of all, it's the sort of thing on it over here. The space is now based on how much information needs to be displayed on the server. So obviously that will spread out when there's room information, team information, and things like that, which is good. Which means that we're not just having unnecessary white space. And join this game. Managed to add 2 new characters to the roster of the ones that are playable. Still only lovely Gloop that's animated though on the player select screen. And we've got this lovely portrait up here, so who's in your team. And these guys have got different weapons to everyone else really, because that's going to be the whole point. So I'll just pick Generico, and just notice that this guy is on the defending team, and he spawns over here. Ignore the ugly graphic for the press H to switch, it's a cheap fix. So I'll just come off here. So obviously this is the spawn point for the defenders, and then this guy is attacking, and this is the spawn point for the attackers. So now we can have spawn points, once the maps are properly designed and things, spawn points in different areas of the map, which is what you want, otherwise it'd be anarchy. So then obviously they can run towards each other and cause all sorts of mayhem and find ways around the map and where everyone is. You may not have seen this weapon before. It has had a slight update. This is the staff. Originally in one of the previous videos it was a laser. I'm having a little bit of difficulty implementing that into the multiplayer because it's a single creation of the object and there's nothing really tracking it. Essentially when it's created on this client, the host client, well not host client, but you create a rocket and all you send to the other guy is is where it's created, what direction it was heading in, and who made it. So this isn't tracked every second. It just has the same behaviour over both sides. So that's all that is. So I'll just show you that there. Whereas if it was there with the laser, it had to be tracked because obviously the beam was a single sprite object, and that would need to be tracked. So it was a right pain in the ass. I might figure something out, but for now, we've got a lovely rocket and a lovely explosion. Some of the dust particles from the previous video in there as well. And you'll notice that both the explosion and Gloop's thing form uniform explosions. This is because we want we don't want to introduce that element of randomness too heavily to the experience. So this way it's reliable. We know what we're getting every single time. It's going to be the same either way. This rocket's quite powerful. If I can hit him. Obviously, don't forget the hitbox for a player is, well, not for this guy for some reason. This guy, yeah. See, he's gone into the wall there. The hitbox is actually only for the lower half of the character, just for the depth. It's not on this one, bloody piece of shit. Die. There we go. And lastly, the update, you may or may not have noticed, it glitched out a little bit when it got to 10. I know what that is, so I'll just go back in and fix that once I've finished recording this. But that is the inclusion of this clock. Clock is set by the server, as you can see down here. You saw it there glitch out when it got to 10. And that's the server's creating that time. It's individual to the instance, as I've called it up here, which is basically the room object, which has its own unique identifier here. So each one of those room objects is creating its own time and sending it to all the players who are its players. They're my players, says the room. And it sends all of the time that it has to each of them. And this is ticking over very nicely. I'm really pleased with this. And then obviously later on we're going to have events kicking off. Obviously you've got to complete the objective within a certain time. You've played Overwatch, maybe. So when it hits like 3 minutes, you'll get a warning. If you complete an objective, it'll add 2 minutes onto the clock. There it goes again. And things like that. And obviously with the spawn time, you want a bit of time to prep, get your team ready. So obviously for the first minute, you'll be locked. This spawn area will be locked behind a door, and then once it hits the time threshold, the door will open, and then you can go and kill each other, which is great fun. Obviously I said that in the most dry and deadpan possible. I think it's fun. Oh dear. Okay, well yeah, that's quite a bit. Oh, and I've added a sound button to the server. And that just I can toggle that on and off because that noise is really irritating when I'm testing it, but I just thought it'd be nice to just include a little sound to confirm that somebody has joined the game. Yeah, I think that's it. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Hello to... Where are we? No! I had it right up. Mikhail Yakubowicz. Hi mate. My one subscriber who watches my videos. It's much appreciated. So yeah, Michael, if you've got any comments, leave them leave any questions, leave them below. I'm sure I'll get around to answering it straight away. Yeah, that's about it really. Thanks for watching.